Hi everyone. Today is Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. I'm Crystal Dawn Hill, and I'm here to share something with you that just happened. Before I begin, I just want to say there is some background noise today. Maintenance is working on parts of the building that are near my unit. So if you do hear any banging or hammering, that's what's going on. So, and of course it's going to get louder right now as I'm starting to do this video, but I'm going to proceed, and then if it gets too bad, then I'll just do it again, or I'll post this one and then I'll do another one maybe later. Anyway, so what I'm going to share with you today is not my usual reason for sharing it. Normally when I'm sharing stuff, it's for the purpose of encouraging or inspiring or in some way helping the people that listen. That's always my hope. But today, my reason for sharing is for myself. It's because I'm excited about it and because I want to share it with my audience and for anyone listening, just because I'm finding it so incredible, and I'm hoping that you will as well. And if you do benefit from it, if you are inspired or find this informative or encouraging in any way, then that's wonderful too. So I guess I need to start with sharing that I had a dream last night about my divine masculine. And the dream, I'm calling it semi-lucid, because I do feel like my conscious self was giving my dreaming self direction, but it wasn't as clear and realistic as the other lucid dream that I had. But I do feel like my higher self and my waking self contributed to the dream in real time, so therefore I'm calling it semi-lucid, because I really don't know for certain that it was lucid. It just felt lucid. So the dream about my divine masculine was that we obviously were a couple in the dream, which we're not in real life. And he was calling me, and he found out that I was talking to someone that I knew. And he was jealous over that. And in the dream, I was getting ready to explain to him that I have absolutely no desire to be romantically involved with anyone, because I love him so much and I'm so devoted to him. And my higher self stepped in and told me to not go into all that with him. And then I woke up. And because the dream was so realistic, it has stuck with me. It hasn't faded like a normal dream would throughout the day. It almost like has substance inside of my heart. And even though the conversation was unpleasant and it felt a little difficult or awkward, it still feels better to have been communicating with him than complete silence between us like we have in the 3D world right now. So I was writing in my journal about this dream, and I addressed my journal entry to my divine masculine as though I were speaking to him, because I can connect with him very well through writing. And I wanted to know if this was his conscience in the dream with me, or if it was just merely my own subconscious creating the illusion that it was really him. So as I was writing this journal entry, all of a sudden I had this feeling come over me of something that I was supposed to be saying to him about his reasoning for being distant from me. And when all of this came up for me to say to him, something happened in my heart chakra. It was like this, I can't say it was a feeling, like it wasn't an emotion. It was an energy that radiated all through my heart chakra, horizontally, outwardly, like it started in the center of my chest and radiated out toward my shoulders. And I felt very, very moved to say what it was that I was being given to say to him. And suddenly it hit me. I think my spirit guide was with me or is with me and was telling me, no, this is what he's saying to you. This isn't what you're supposed to be telling him about his reasons. It's what he is saying to you. This is his response to you. That, yes, this is really him communicating with you, and it wasn't just merely your subconscious creating that from within yourself. So I wanted to share that because it's so exciting for me. I've never had that feeling before. I mean, I've had other energy in my chest and my heart chakra, but it felt more emotional, like joy or bliss or euphoria or giddiness, but this wasn't emotional. It was purely a physical sensation that I could sense happening within my physical body. And I'm sure other people have had the same type of experiences, but I've never heard about it. I've never heard anybody talking about this stuff. And I'll admit that I am also sharing it just in case he just so happens to be watching my videos, which I don't feel that he is, but what I do feel is that God and higher self are very strongly intervening in this particular time in our connection. And so even if he's really not watching, by his own cognizance, then something tells me that if not right now, a little bit down the road, the information is going to start falling in his lap. Like somebody random is going to mention me, not knowing that he and I know each other, or he's going to just happen upon my videos in some synchronistic way, like serendipitous, or something like that. So I'm also sharing this just in case, because that's how strongly I feel that he's aware of this dream on some level. Like he either had a dream that would correspond with my dream, or he woke up having this strange feeling of anger or jealousy, not understanding where the feeling came from. I'm doing this for him. In other words, I'm doing this for him as well as myself, in case he might hear this and it would be helpful to him or informative. And as I said, I hope that anyone else that listens will find it inspirational as well. That just is not my baseline reason for sharing it like I normally share content. So if anyone has any insight or comments or feedback about this experience, I'd love to hear about it. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening and for following along my journey. I wish you all the very best along your journey as well, and have a wonderful day.